Walking up in the club, I'm trying to get my dance on and have a good night. I'm clapping for this dude, clapping for her, but she was giving me a funny look, so I started beating her ass. Battle teacher. Man, the security guard hit me with a full-on drop kick, so I just started to bully these clowns. And then man tried to hit some like spinning kick. Who do we think he is? Security Norris? Man's arm was in the way, so it took me a while to actually punch him in. Next thing I know, the cops are shooting at me. Like, what is even happening? Whatever, Nightclub playing fire as hell. Man, I came here for some cocktails and a rum and coke, and now I'm just into a whole bunch of bar fights. Like, what's happening? Seeing my opportunity to make it out of here alive, I grab a human shield and start rushing the cops. But yeah, man down. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Nightclub Simulator VR. You're able to get Steve a skin, but it was too much work to actually sign up, so I just picked a female skin. Getting up on the dance floor, just trying to have a good time, I see some dude just squaring up with the other one, hitting some karate kicks, so seeing no security, I'm the one to break it up. So I lightly push him back and just throw him a little bit across the room. Was about to go back to dancing, but everyone was just staring at me, so I had to punch in this dude for giving me funny faces, because he obviously deserved it. Homie came back for seconds though, so I had to also put him in his place. But at this point, I just got sick of the fighting and I need to go get myself a drink. I've been here for too long. Grabbing my drink though, it seems like Shorty I bumped into wanted a problem, so I smashed it across her head. And now that the smoke's on, I go back for my next weapon and grab a glass. I don't quite hit her the first time, so I make sure that I grab her and actually pop her straight in the face. Hit her with a couple more fists. And next thing I know, the security is rushing over to her rescue, so he had to get the same treatment. NANI? Since I'm still just a girl, I had to grab the bucket to really hit him and make him hit the stanky leg. Get his little waddles in. Got this boy out here stumbling looking like a penguin. And then yeah, I finished him off with some light blows to the head, just to incapacitate him. And then this dude pops out of nowhere with a machete! So, of course I had to deal with this threat and incapacitate him too. I was just swinging for my life and doing no damage. Like, almost none. It took me forever to beat the goofy out this dude. But yeah, after beating chunks out of the dude's head, I tried to pick up the machete and it just was not coming up. And next thing I know, yeah, another person trying to attack me. This time I wasn't playing so much, so I was on my WWE tip and just started slamming this bitch. With a moment to breathe now, I try to go back to picking up the machete, but she eventually gets back up. I step back and just really let her have it. Beat this girl to death. Look at her stumbling, wobbling. She don't know where she is. That equilibrium is all types of messed up. I just held her up and kept on feeding her them knuckle sandwiches. This is what she wanted. She thought she was ready, she'd get slammed again. Now time for my next victim. I was a little bit bored, so I had some drinks, and the bartender was mouthing off about how I can't just take someone's beer, so I took another drink and dashed it at his ass. Not getting too much backlash from him, I just decide to mess with the patrons, start beating them in. Dude put up not too much of a fight, so I started to make it a 2v1 to hopefully make it a little bit more worth my while. But yeah, the second I really started to put my hands on Shorty, she just simply runs away, even though they were having drinks together. Like, I thought that was your man. She don't give a damn, so she left him to get slaughtered all on his own. But the next thing I know, she came back with the paws up. It was kind of late, so just took care of her quick. Tried to snap that neck. But I did. I seen a little machete just lying around, so don't mind if I do. I start testing out the physics on this game. Try to see if I can like cut a head off and such, but that's not too possible. You can get some nice slices, but that's about it. So I just started to work on my knife skills. Or slashing gas. This last chick probably got the worst, because after a couple of slices, I decided to stab her and she just straight bled out. I've got no idea how he survived that, but I just made sure that it wasn't for long. Everyone at this table got massacred. Do you see the knife work? They call me Prestige Ramsey out here. Seeing as how the table had 2 people frequenting it still alive, I had to quickly take care of them. Finish off this dude for good. Nice little backstab, knife catch, and finish off the second dude. But I see him trying to run off. He didn't make it too far. Finding a bat, I try to pick it up, and it takes me a second. I ended up grabbing my guap instead, and there was nothing to pay for it. So I pick it up, trying to find my next victim, and I see he still has some fight left in him, so I get to bashing him. Trying to get back up, but I just keep beating him. At this point, I was gonna finish him off, but when I drop him, I end up realizing the man's spine or something's broken. He can't get up. Checking out the dance floor and seeing that even though I massacred a whole bunch of people, the shit's still lit. I knew what I had to do. Quickly destroy this shorty. Mess her up real bad. But she just was trying to run, so I tried to slam her and then ended up giving her a piggyback ride and failed. It was a mess, so now I'm even more embarrassed, so now I really knew what I had to do. I had to get myself a gun and shoot up the club. After piecing up this dude who looks like a DS cutout, cause he has a -100 relationship with me and I ain't even do nothing to him, so if you want to have a bad relationship, I show him a bad relationship. Better keep his opinion to himself. Mind his own damn business. I bet he learned his lesson. So grabbing this strap, I'm about to air out the club. Then I realized I don't even know how to reload this thing, so it takes me a second for sure. So yeah, even after putting in all them shells, I'm still not blasting dudes' heads off, and I got no idea why. At this point, I'm just scaring the people at the club with my gun, and I don't even mean to. Like, I'm trying to kill them, not ruin their fun. So, after trying to reload it some more, it's still just not popping. And then this dude pulled out his own gun. So panicking, I just discard the gun and just start putting the beats on him and try to take his gun. And taking a gun in this game is way harder than I thought that it ever could be. Like, they do not be giving me that gun. They'd rather drop it. And I can't even pick it up off the ground. I can't get low enough. So I put the beats on this dude though for trying to shoot me, because who does he think that he is? Next thing I know, people are trying to attack me and not let me pick up the gun. So now I'm just fighting the club. And then this dude just picked up the strap and started blasting me. So I tried to take it from him. It's still a no-go. Just twisted his neck all types of ways. Is he giving him CPR? Well, he got kicked out the way and didn't get to save him, so it doesn't matter. And this dude really thought that he was all that, so he got his face busted out. I don't know where they're rolling off to. I was just too focused on beating the goofy out at anyone trying to oppose me, because this is my club. I don't know why they don't get it yet. So finding out that there's a story mode, I just had to give it a whirl. Olivia. Oh, hello there, stranger. I really need some help. Can you assist me? Of course, no problem. What's going on? Or sorry, I can't help you. I obviously just said I'll help. Yes, it's my husband. He's in the nightclub with another woman. I suspected he's having an affair, and now it seems to be true. I must find him and confront him. Don't worry, I'll help you. Could you tell me some of his characteristics?
Well, he's tall, handsome, wearing a blue shirt and black pants. His name is Jason.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for him. What would you like me to do? Please bring him back here. I need to talk to him. I need to find out if he's truly being unfaithful to me. Understood, I'll find him and bring him over. You wait here, okay?
Alright, thank you, stranger.
So yeah, our first mission is to find Jason. I get to find someone else to talk to, and I don't really see Jason, so I talk to him.
Come here for a moment. I need your help with something.
Sure, what can I do for you?
You see that girl in the white dress over there? She's absolutely gorgeous. I want to invite her for a drink, but her boyfriend is right next to her, and I don't want any trouble.
I understand, but get over boyfriend, bringing her over.
Exactly. If he's out of the picture, I can.
I'll take care of it. Yeah. So this mission was pretty simple. I didn't end up seeing Jason on the way, but you just go over to a girl that's already at a table and My method was just dragging her over. At first I was kind and waved to everybody, made myself introduce nicely, and then I picked up Shorty and started walking towards the table. Just kind of dragged her the whole way. Our relationship went down a little bit, but she probably still down to be homegirls with me. I pulled her pretty gently by the hand.
Hey there, I noticed you from across the room, and I couldn't help but be captivated by you. I hope I'm not being spoiled. Would you like to join me for a drink?
Oh, that's quite a charming invitation. Sure,
I'm really glad you accepted. By the way, my name is Alex.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
Thank you so much for your help. You made
After helping them out, they go pretty NPC-ish and just out there bumping it into them. Homie falls out of his chair and he just starts sidewalking. So I go find my next task and try to find Jason, but I don't see Jason anywhere still. So not actually finding much to do in the story mode, I just do what I do best and just start causing mayhem. My hands ended up getting glitched, so when I go upstairs to talk to the girl, I can't get it out of my hand and have to just restart the game. Instead of shutting the clip down with my fist, this time I decided to break down some boogie. Being just so parched from the dance floor, I decide to go have another drink. Yeah, yeet. Not too much exploration later, I found myself a machete. Instantly start putting it to work. Shit hit him so fast that he don't even know what's happening. But then he did square up for the smoke. And the machete was too far, so I just decided to give him a fair one-on-one. Luckily for this chump, he really ain't last long. Bro died the helicopter way. The next thing I know, everyone wants to smoke, so I'm back to putting the beats down on the whole club. Shorty came up first, really thinking that she's all that, so I humbled her pretty quick. Really started to put them pieces on her. Pieces really started to connect, and she didn't know what to do. Her face started to get all chopped, and then I guess Romeo over here couldn't take me beating on Juliet and tried to throw some karate kicks, so he got the exact same treatment, and I really had to start punching him in, because how dare you hit a female, you know? And then I started taking damage, I don't know from where, so I ease up. Then I realized that it's from nothing, so just keep on beating their ass. This is what they wanted. A fight they want, a fight they'll get. Getting sick of this though, I really just finished off Romeo and Juliet. Look at how she dropped. Now his turn. Trying to be a hero. Look at where I got him. This guy was not him. And since they were bystanders, like I just saw her trying to call the cops, you know that I can't have that. I had to dispose of her pretty quick. This dude was really thinking he was it, but the second them pieces started to connect, my man timed out. Lagged out the game. Seeing that this dude I believed is still alive, I wasn't feeling very merciful, so decided to finish him off. Tried to grab a beer from the mini fridge, but they got a lock on that joint. Couldn't even get a slushie neither, so being very angry that I can't help myself to none, I had to take it out on somebody. Where I luckily find a machete too, so I get to take it out on everybody now. Spotting the dummy I want to attack, I'm wasting no time getting straight to it, chopping two mans at once. Next thing I know, security thought he was a hero, couldn't keep his nose out of my business, so he got it the worst, right in the ass. And I wasn't finished yet, one through the dome. Exactly, a clean one. That's what he got. Thought that she had a gun, so I stabbed her up. Next thing I know, the cops slide in with actual guns, so they get shown no mercy. I just do them real bad. No escape for me. I have no choice but to finish off the cops. They got like more health than the regular people though, so they actually were holding on for dear life. I just made sure that they were finished. Since I couldn't pick up their guns off the ground, the best that I had was this machete. But dang, look at them though. Like, they really eating these stab wounds like it's absolutely nothing. Like I'm not shoving a machete right through his ear. After a little bit more fidgeting, a slice right to the neck took care of the first cop. The second cop tried to fight back and just cut through the arm for him. Then I went on with my little spree. Taking people out with petty cuts. Like, it's just a scratch. He easily could have just walked this off. My knife was barely jammed in him. He bleeds out, but as his body drops, I get shot by more cops, so I'm on go mode yet again. They awaken me out of my den. So I start rushing the cops, pushing in that work, showing them who runs this place. But dang, they just keep blasting and blasting. And then random start pulling out guns. I don't even know what happened. This shit turned chaotic. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna just let it play out for itself. At this point, there was simply too much gunmen, and I knew what I had to do. Take every single one of them out. The only reason why I was hitting the blonde girl was to check if the bat actually worked, and it didn't seem like it, so I just soon disregarded it and just went right back to throwing hands with everybody. That last shot was for sure overkill. Just look at how she folded. Clearly this chick learned nothing from me killing her past 2 lives, so I had to put the pause on her one last time, put her down for good. Don't know why my game was being wonky. Dude was hard to hit and I was just trying to get my shit calibrated. But one good shot and he was hunched over. Booty up, face down. He was ready. This, ladies and gentlemen, was my club simulator video. If you liked, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
She wanna kill me now, go ahead, kill me then. Nigga pop out loud, put my shit to an end. Tell my friend, kick back, I'm smacking the pen.